hello, hello. Is my mic off? Maybe I have to get closer. Hello. Is that better? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, if I talk louder, it's probably better. Sounds okay. Nice. I actually just woke up from a nap. Like, I woke up so early today. I woke up at like 7 a.m. here. So I'm just thinking, and then I woke up at 7 a.m. I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. So I slept for like not 4. Slept for like 3-ish hours ish. Yeah. 7 a.m. Eastern. It's actually horrendous. But yeah, I had to help my parents a lot today. So I was out all day and I came back home around like probably 10 or something. And I was like, okay, I should take a nap. I ate breakfast and then I stayed up until like almost 1 p.m. and then I took a nap and then now I'm here. And then I have to go out with my cousins. We're gonna go get dinner. So I have to leave in like an hour and a half or something. Am I feeling better now? Not really, but I'm so tired. 3 hour nap. It's okay. It wasn't like a. Whenever I do sleep, I never sleep in like one go. So uh, it was so bad. It was not very restful, but it's okay. Yeah, I have a short stream today, and then tomorrow I could probably stream a little bit. I don't know if I should stream tomorrow or if I should just stream when I get back home on Thursday. Wait, not Thursday. Saturday. Is it Saturday? Today is. Or is it Sunday? Wait. Is today Friday or Thursday? I don't even know what day today is. Thank you for the 34 months. Thank you. Today's Thursday. I go home on Saturday. Oh, okay. Dude, I don't keep track of the days. Every day. Okay, I was gonna say every day feels the same, but maybe that sounds a little not so good. Yeah, my birthday is on Sunday. I see. On my birthday, I don't know if I should stream going into my birthday or if I should just stream like when I wake up. I'll see how I feel when I get back home, I guess. Thank you for the 21 months, Nichu. Thank you. But yeah, I'm getting older and requiring more sleep, but I don't get enough sleep. Actually, no, the older you get, the less sleep you need, right? Cause like my dad sleeps so little when like I'm always awake like in the AM and he's awake like he wakes up at 3 a.m. these days and I don't know if he like falls back asleep for a little bit or anything, but I see him awake so early. I'm like, why is he awake so early in the day? I think he just have difficulty sleeping. I do have the difficulty sleeping. Does he sleep earlier too? It depends. I think he usually sleeps around like 10 a.m. maybe, or not 10 a.m. 10 p.m. not a.m. If he slept from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m., that would be a very long sleep. But 10 p.m. is what I meant. Omega dance but fast. That's a lot of sleep. It is a lot of sleep. Tea or coffee? Are you asking for my preference or are you asking what I'm drinking? That's a good sign. The devil holds down your eyelids. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds a little sus. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit here and talk until my cousins get here and then we go out to dinner. Preference. Coffee does a lot of bad things to my stomach and my body in general, so I think I would like tea better. I do like the taste of both. I do love the smell of both, but I mean, I definitely drink coffee if I need energy over tea. Like, I don't think tea does anything for me unless if it's like matcha. But like any other teas, I feel like they don't keep me awake. Like I need a lot of coffee to feel awake, but in return I feel awful afterwards. Like my stomach is dying. I have to go to the bathroom all the time. My stomach is not very happy, so it's a trade-off. What's the plan for today? Just talk, because I don't have that much time, or like I have an hour basically ish. The coffee squirts. Why do you describe it like that? The Hisuian Zora got a short got a part 2. I saw that yesterday or the day before. I saw on YouTube. It looked cute. Might save it for next time. Not too sure though. What am I eating with my cousin? I honestly don't remember. I think it's just like, I don't know if it's like an American restaurant. She reserved it. It's just all of my cousins. And one of my cousins I haven't seen yet. He just came back from Italy because he graduated, and then he went on a trip with his friends, I think. His friends and his girlfriend. Do I still play Lost Ark? No, I do not. I might play for Vicus, but that means I have to play before she comes out to like catch up. Thank you for the sub. 3 months, Capel in row. Thank you. Is it next week? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Lost Ark world. Maybe I got like 2 weeks. Oh. Well, we'll see. What's my eye level right now? Oh god, I don't even know what it is. It's a June update, right? They didn't have it yet. I remember my brother telling me that people were upset at the who was it? I think they were supposed to like have a roadmap, or they were saying that they might have one coming up, and then they put might. They didn't say for sure, and then the community got really angry that they didn't get their like roadmap for the month, and I was like, oh, but why? Thank you for the sub with Prime Cash Money. Thank you. Am I getting Scarlet or Violet? Depends on. I think I have to see more of the version exclusives to know which one I want. There's not a particular one that I like in general. Like, based off the box legendaries, I think both of them look cool, but I don't know which one I would go for. Lost Ark dropped to mixed on Steam. Do you think it's because, like, I mean, I don't know how people feel about the game, but I mean, I feel like it's fine. It's just like, if they're expecting a ton of content like all the time, that's not what they're gonna get. But at least they try to update it every now and then, or like every month, or like give you an idea of like what's coming out as well. Bots and queues. But I mean, Lost Ark is a free-to-play game, right? So it's kind of hard to like weave out the bots. Like, I feel like in any free-to-play game, it's really hard to weave out bots without maybe having people in the crossfire. Because that's what they tried, right? They tried like banning bots, but then they banned a lot of people along with it. It's bad on the West servers. Yeah, I've heard queue times are not that good, which I don't know why, but it wasn't a problem before, but I guess it's because of the bots. The skin re-rolling system. They have a skin re-rolling system? I'm gonna try out MapleStory after the Destiny update. Is that the Explorer revamp? Because I did want to play that when it did come out, so I will most likely play. Rate Lechonk 1 out of 10. A 12. Lechonk is a very good good Pokemon. Skin rerolling is coming out, not yet. Oh, okay. But I mean, I guess it's cool if you get to reroll skins, I guess. It's the Explore update. Yeah, I actually want to play. I will probably stream it, but I don't know what class I'll play. I think I need to go look at the trailers to see what I like again. The Chonk is a perfect specimen, I agree. It's so hard to feel like turning on Lost Ark after not playing a while. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, once I stopped playing daily, I was like, what's the point of logging on and doing stuff? I mean, for me, and I think for a lot of people, the people who, like, I enjoyed playing games when they're at their peak, obviously, because there's a lot of people, and then, like, the community's a lot larger, and everyone's super into it, and you're, like, figuring out things, but once it, like, my interest dies down, I feel like everyone has, like, that month period where they're, like, super into something, and then after that, it kind of dictates if they're gonna keep playing the game or not. But, like, after that 1 month, it's like, I mean, a lot of people stop playing, or they, like, want to find a new game, or they're kind of bored. So I feel like along with that, it's just like, why do I want to play if a lot of the people that I like playing with or enjoy playing with aren't playing it anymore? The hype dies. Yeah, I mean, but that happens with, like, every game, right? It's not a bad thing, but it's just more so how long people's interests hold. And, like, the people who are, like, actual big fans of the game will keep playing, or some people will keep playing casually, but definitely not, like, daily as they used to. They're gonna have a lot of catch-up stuff eventually for returning players. Yeah, I mean, I think Lost Ark is fun to play. I liked playing it alone a lot. It was nice, like, whenever I didn't feel like... But, like, I feel like I have phases when it comes to games, depending on, like, my mood. So, like, if I've played a PvE game or a solo game for too long, I get kind of bored. I'm like, okay, well, now I want to play a multiplayer game, or, like, like a competitive game over just, like, something that's relaxing. Thank you for the 19 months for taxing. Thank you. Is that my headset mic on my desk I'm using? Yes, it is. Are Terry and Jay still playing? I don't know. I feel like they do, but they probably... I don't know if they play daily anymore or not. Thank you for the 8 months. Ryan the Lion. Thank you. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, the new TFT set came out, right? Like, it's not in PvE anymore, it's live. I think I saw a couple people play that too. I have not seen... Okay, the only gameplay I've seen once was Scara's streams, but... I mean, it seems like people are having fun, or a lot of people are playing currently. Have I tried it out? No, I haven't. I might if I'm bored, but... I don't know. That means I have to install the League of Legends client. And I don't know about that one. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about playing League of Legends again for fun with my friends. Like, we jokingly say, oh yeah, let's play some flex queue, whatever, and then we don't actually play, but I'm like, Desperate? No, I'm not desperate. It's just like, after being away from it for a while, like, playing it again, it's like, you know, it doesn't seem that bad. But I don't know, like, I have not watched any League content in eons. Like, maybe almost over a year, so... I don't know how I feel about going back to the game, but I think friends just make the game fun, right? Like, I don't think I would want to play solo queue or anything like that. It doesn't pique my interest, but I just like playing games with friends. There's not much League content at the moment that doesn't seem like streamers tilting. I mean, yeah, but I guess people find that entertaining. Thank you, Ambi Vertical. Michael. Thank you. League is a trap. Okay, okay. No, I don't like playing League of Legends alone, but playing League with friends is fun. Winning with your friends is one of the best feelings. Is there any new wacky game like Dominion? I do not think so. Why not play a Degen gacha game? Because I swore off of gacha games after I quit Love Live. And I was like obsessed with Love Live. It's a like mobile rhythm game. I spent a lot of money on that game. Well, not as much as you like. I definitely don't compare to people who play like Summoner's War or you know people who shell out the Omega big bucks in mobile gachas. But I mean, I think I spent a lot for my age, I guess, during the time I was playing. So I was like, dude, like it was just like I had a trigger finger, like my thumb was just ready to hover. Like every time like a new set came out that I liked, I was like, oh my god, like I have to buy this. I have to get the card. Like if you think about it, it's just like I just couldn't. Yeah, like mobile games are too tempting and they're too like the buy button is too easily accessible. So I just swore off gacha games after that. That's almost how Amazon has gotten with their buy now option. Really? I mean, you'd have to click a couple times to like buy stuff in Amazon, but gacha games, it's just like 2 buttons. It's like, do you want to purchase? Yes. And it's like, ding, and it's like, oh god, what have I done? So, I mean, god, like, if you... Now that I think about it, I mean, not now, but, I mean, I guess it's just a well-known thing. If you want to make some... If you want to make some money, you just make a mobile gacha game, and hopefully it pops off, and then your cash flow is insane. Because the amount of money people will shell out to be like at the top of a gacha game, or like Diablo Immortal, you know? Like, any game can literally make you money as long as you have like that one or like couple, like a small pool of whalers that will actually spend that much money on your game, right? Diablo Despaired, yeah. I mean, I've seen Diablo pop up on my feed a couple times, and I'm just like, oh my god, why are people playing this game? Did I see that one streamer spent 10k and got nothing? For what? Was it Diablo? When you have money on your Steam wallet, I mean... Having money on... Oh wait, you can't use... Can you use your Steam wallet for gacha stuff? Thank you for the 7 months, Sazashi. Thank you, Quinn. He wailed to try to get gems and didn't get anything. For Diablo? Oh god. I mean, he fully knows the consequences, but that is actually so sad he doesn't get anything from $10,000. You have to quit Summoner's War for that reason? I'm happy for you. For people who have successfully gotten out of the gacha world, I'm proud of you. It is definitely an addiction that is really hard to quit. Thank you for the 4 months, Unity. Thank you. Yeah. But I mean, I liked playing those games a lot when I was younger. Or like late high school, early college days. And then I stopped and I was like, thank god. And now I spend my money more on in-game cosmetics than... Like, it's not the chance to get the in-game item, or it's just like, it's there. And then if I put my money in, then I get it. It's... instead of a chance. The only thing that is gacha-like is probably like PoE MTX boxes or something. I will say I do like, that's the only type of gacha slash gambling I like and that I will spend my money on. But, you know, I think of it as supporting the creators of the game and I really enjoy it, so I do not mind it. My sick knife drop in CSGO. Oh yeah. You despise getting cool costumes and loot boxes? What do you mean? Thank you for the 8 months chunk. Thank you. You have too many channel points. I mean, thank you, I guess. Worst loot boxes are the loot boxes with escalating odds. What games have those? I'm trying to think of... I mean, I guess in some games, I guess like your chance goes up if you like didn't hit it in a specific amount, like in pity systems. Yeah, I know Genshin has it, but I'm trying to think of other games that also have that as well. I can't think of anything. You didn't start with Genshin because I knew I'd get addicted to it. My best decision when it came to Genshin, I actually did not, like, I wanted to roll my account until I got something decent or like characters that I liked a lot, and then like I did it a couple times and it just took so long, and I was like, dude, I can't play this anymore. And then I like stopped rolling, and then I played a little bit and I was like, you know what, I don't think this game is for me, and then I stopped playing. And that probably saved me a lot of money because if I did get into the game, I probably would have spent some money playing it. Yes, best decision to quit that game. Dota 2 has escalating odds and has a spreadsheet even showing you the odds from the next phases. I see. I mean, I've never played Dota, so thank you for the sub with Prime Bunny. Thank you. Genshin is really chill if you can resist big spend. Yeah, I mean, I see people play. I mean, one of my best friends is a Genshin streamer, so when I do tune into her streams, it just seems like very chill. But I don't know, it's just like I guess the gameplay just doesn't really appeal to me that much. Genshin more addicting than actual gambling. What is Genshin Endgame? I don't know. Is there like multiplayer in the game still? Because I remember my one wish was being able to play with people or like friends, but I don't think that's really a thing in Genshin, so I don't know. It has a nice music, yes. I mean, I think the game is like phenomenal. Like the graphics and the music is really, really nice. Dailies, there's multiplayer, but is it like actually multiplayer, or is it just kind of like you guys queue up and then like you can't? The thing is, you don't see each other in the overworld or anything, but I guess you could do things together, right? No meaningful co-op. Okay. The difficulty for co-op is low. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like catching up with some of my friends yesterday, and I was like, guys, we should play WoW. And I was like, isn't it coming out this month? And they're like, what? No, it's coming out like next year. And I was like, oh wait, I swear I heard it was like in June or something. And they're like, yeah, for like next year. And I was like, oh no. I have no sense of time. I actually don't. But yeah, who am I to think that Blizzard would come out with a game like that fast, right? Or like the expansion. They just released Diablo Immortal. They gotta let Diablo Immortal like have its time, right? How long has it been? Yeah, I'm actually old. But at least there's MapleStory. When is the MapleStory update? I would assume it. I remember someone telling me it was like summertime a long time ago, so it must be soon-ish, right? In 2 weeks, yes. I can play some MapleStory, some really mindless grinding, if you will. Gonna be older this weekend, yeah, but you know what? I don't mind getting older. I think probably like a couple years ago, I was like, God, like I don't want to get older, or like the pressures of being older, or like I know a lot of people think back and think like, oh, I wish I were younger again, but I mean, the only thing about being older that I don't enjoy is the responsibilities and how much you have to think But in trade for that, like the things that I know now and knowing myself a lot better, I think I would rather stay my age and get older. And the back, okay, well, yeah, the bodily pains are not very not very nice either. Yeah, I think it gets better, except for my lack of sleep and my body, and not being able to eat some things without getting a stomach ache. But I think that's it's just like a common thing, like people wishing or like trying to stay young. I can't order G Fuel from their official website. Your EU Sag. Does G Fuel not ship to EU, or do you have to like buy it through something else? Hi Gabriel, that is a big emoticon. People in their 30s, 40s, dude. My one thing was just like when okay, actually after getting older, when adults would say, God, I wish I were in school again, or like, oh my God, like college is like the best years of your life. College was not the best years of my life, let me say. The first year of my college was probably like the most depressive year I've had in my life anyway. But I mean, I can understand maybe it's like a sense of routine, and if they had like a lot of friends or like made friends in college and like had like a livelihood. But for me, when I hear that, I'm like, no. No, not for me. Friends, I mean, I had a lot of online friends that I'm very grateful for. Like, I met a lot of, I think during this time I probably have met friends that I probably will keep in touch with for, I hope, the rest of my life, or a very big portion of my life. But yeah, the college life, school life definitely was not for me. University is so bad. And then also, like, when you think about college, you're like, oh my god, thinking about how much college was, and I'm like, okay, no. It's definitely not the best years of my life when I think about how much had to be paid. Cost is definitely the worst part. It is one of the big factors that that you have to worry about for a while. The good old ramen diet days in college. What did I... Okay, I honestly don't remember what I ate in college. It must have been like really bad. Probably a bunch of snacks. I just remember ordering whole pizzas, whole large pizzas sometimes, and just... That was like my whole meal for the day. My college dining halls were pretty stinky. I also did not like going out that much, or like stepping outside of my room. I think I just ate a bunch of like chips for the most part. But yeah. I would either go out to pick up my pizza or have it delivered to my door. I would just order a large pizza and that would be my whole meal. Or like my meals throughout the whole entire day. I was in the dorm for my first year of college and I hated it. It was just awful, honestly. But, you know, such is life. Thank you for the 7 months, Skidline Pie. Roommate too. Yes, I had a roommate. I had a very troll despair roommate. Let me tell ya. I mean, I think I've told this story about my roommate a couple times. Godspeed if she ever stumbles upon my stream, which I don't think she ever will. I don't think she would ever be on the internet. She's more of like, she reminds me of the typical horse girl stereotype almost. Except I don't think she was a horse girl, but you know, it like gives you that sort of vibe. But yeah, the one jarring thing that she would always do is that she had an alarm set for 7 a.m. every morning, and it would blast like like she has audio on that, and I'm like, bro, like the most you could do is just, you know, that's not even it. Like, okay, sure, she has her alarm sound on, but the thing is, she would put it to sleep for like maybe until it hit like 7:30, and then she would finally wake up and go take a shower. I'm like, I mean, thankfully, I have a really awful sleep schedule, so I was probably awake for the most part, but just like hearing it through my earphones, like when I'm on the PC, I'm just like, it's not a very good time. You know what I mean? And then, was it a horse alarm? No, it was just like that really jarring iPhone alarm sound. The one that sounds like an emergency, and then you just like jolt awake. Yeah, the fire drill one. I saw a funny video on that one. Or I saw a funny video. It was like comparing the Apple the Apple alarm with like the Android ones. And the Android one is so peaceful. It just sounds like a little song. And then the iPhone alarm is just, it sounds like you're in a drill or something and you have to like jolt awake. But I mean, I never use alarms with audio because I just wake up to the vibration of the phone because I'm a super light sleeper, thankfully. So, but I feel like, yeah, I guess she just had no mindfulness, if I had to say. Like, I don't think she was a bad person. She was just very unaware of like her surroundings, if anything. Like, she wasn't very considerate in that aspect. But Apple Music lets you alarm be a certain song. Oh, I didn't know that. I have an 8 a.m. class in my sophomore year. Roommate had PTSD from your alarm. Oh no. I mean, I feel like it's okay to have an alarm with sound if you're like, hey, or you talk to your roommate like, hey, you know, I have a hard time waking up, so I have to have like sound on my alarm, so I'm sorry, you know, if that's like annoying, but it's the only way I wake up, and it's like, okay, fine. But it's just like, I mean, just, you know, like first time, and then I just hear this alarm, I'm like, oh no, this is how it's gonna be for the rest of the school year. How long? It was for a whole like school year, so from the fall, winter to spring, summer semester, or spring semester, I guess, or early semester. Your freshman year, roommate once fully changed clothes in the girls' lounge on my floor and didn't think he was in the wrong. Like, he full on stripped, or like he had I hope he had like underwear on, but like who would do that? What? Oh no. That's very, I don't know if he had some dire need to change his clothes or something, but that sounds very interesting. Dude changes pants and his underpants during an exam in front of me? That's not real. What? Why? Didn't he like poop himself in the middle of an exam? Or it's either like he had a pee-pee poo-poo incident, or it's that he was like, bro, I need to put on my lucky underwear. Because you know how some people are like superstitious? They're like, okay, I'm not gonna do well unless if I have this. So maybe he had to change his underwear like in the middle of the exam so he could get lucky. You're once an exam when someone who brings nail clippers along with them. What? That is so odd. He did go to the toilet later, but not for pants change. Think he was warm. Oh, so it was just hot. Does that mean he was just really sweaty? You know what? I don't even want to. I don't know why I'm thinking about the specifics, but you know, I probably. Yeah, it's. I should not care. People are unhinged, yeah. People with clip their nails around always gross you out? I mean, I think nail clipping is satisfying, but I can't think of a case where I would bring along nail clippers with me. Because, I mean, once you cut them, they don't grow out for, you know, like a couple days, maybe like a week. I mean, I don't know how fast nail growth is actually, but I feel like sometimes I forget and then, like, I don't clip my nails, like my fingernails, for like 2 weeks or something, and then it really bothers me. And then I just cut them like super short because I don't like having long nails. Was I in a gaming club in college? No. I don't think my college had a gaming club. Maybe they did, but I don't think I was interested in being in one. Oh god, at like one of my college, the second college I went to had a gaming club, obviously, because it was, I mean, I went to school for game dev, and I mean, I've told you guys this interaction, but like this one interaction really like rooted my view on probably the people at the gaming club, possibly. So like, I forgot what class this was in. I think it was one of my like, I don't know if it was game design or like game systems or game engines classes. But like, you know, God, I hated that every teacher or professor made you do icebreakers, which I absolutely hated because, you know, when they always ask you like, oh yeah, what's your name, say where you're from, one interesting fact about you. Like, what am I supposed to say for my one interesting fact? So, in that class, I was next. I was like, oh god, like, what do I say? I can't think of anything that's interesting about me. So, I was just like, yeah, I'm Hugh. I'm from Virginia, and I like playing League and Overwatch or something. That's like literally what I said, and then the guy next to me, the guy who was sitting next to me, he's like, oh, you play. He started striking up conversation. He was like, oh, you play League and Overwatch? And he's like, oh, like, what roles do you play? And I was like, and it was like so awkward because the game, like the classroom was not that large, so everyone can hear our conversation. And then I was like, oh yeah, I really like playing support in both games. Like, I just really like the role. It's fun to enable people in games, and you know. And then he was like, oh yeah, like, what rank are you? And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm like Grandmaster at Overwatch. And then I think I said I was like Diamond League. And then he was like, oh wow, like, I'm gold. We should play sometime. And I was like, yeah. I think he was like, yeah, I'm like gold in the League and Overwatch or something. And then he was like, yeah. Yeah, we should play sometime. And I was like, yeah, totally. No, we never played. But at the end of the class where there's like people on the other side that like listen to the full conversation. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone in the classroom could hear what we're talking about because he had, like, his voice was pretty on the louder side, and I was just like, they were like, yeah, that was really cringe. We could hear it from all the way over here. They're like, I was like, oh no. I just like laughed, and then I was like, oh, and then I just left. Yeah, my classmates actually died of cringe, and I was like, oh no. Are we blasting this fella for trying to reach out and make friends in college? We're not I'm not blasting him. I thought it was like, you know, it's like a nice gesture, but it was just like a really awkward interaction. If, you know, like, some interactions aren't awkward and they're like, hey, like, nice to meet you, you know. But like, uh, I don't know. It's just like, oh, that's cool. That's the most successful icebreaker story I've heard. Yeah, I mean, in like the other classes, like people tell their icebreakers and they're just like whatever, and then throughout the class, then you like start interacting. But I mean, I don't think he was a mean, like a weird person. Like I think he was nice, but yeah, it was just like a very awkward, like even I didn't know how to like really respond because I was like, oh, I didn't expect anyone to like actually come up and talk to me, so it's just weird. What would have been more awkward is if he asked for my IGN. He did, and he did, he did tell me his, and like I was like, okay, we can add each other, but we never played. And then yeah, that was it. That's like the end. And then I'm pretty sure we just like briefly talked like in classes sometimes, and just like it wasn't awkward like in person, but just that one interaction in general was just a little bit awkward, you know? A hot seat where you sat in a ring around the person to give constructive criticism to and went very bad. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds very great. I feel like, I mean, it happens with a lot of creative things, I guess, when people give like constructive criticism. Some people don't know what constructive actually means, and they like tear down the person completely, and I'm like, oh. I mean, like, maybe if there's like some big flaws in like what they did, I guess I'd be like, okay, but maybe they could have worded it a little bit better. Was he a jungler? Dude, I don't remember what role this person played. It was a couple years ago. It's been a while. But I mean, yes, props to the person for trying to reach out and make friends, I suppose. I guess. A top main? No, I think. No, I don't know. I don't like. I do not remember what role they played in League. My favorite class in college. I think I like character modeling the most. I think that's the class I learned the most in terms of my interests as well, because I was always interested in yeah, how character modeling happens and like what the process is, and I was like, oh god, it's a lot more complicated than I thought it'd be. Yes, we mainly worked with ZBrush. Like sometimes you would do Maya. I hate Maya with a passion. It always runs really slow and it always crashes on like everyone no matter what. Maya's very dies of cringe, but yet, I don't know, they really wanted us to work in Maya for some reason, so I don't know what people use now. I've never tried using Blender, but I did download it because I was curious, and it seems like a nice program to use, so I mean, Blender seems like it has, I mean, a lot of nice things going on for it. But Maya is standard. Yeah, I feel like Maya is just like that one thing that everyone has to learn, but everyone hates anyway, so it is not fun. Disparage learning Blender. Is it hard? Okay, my favorite thing is like, you know, someone's learning how to do 3D modeling when they make a donut, because of like that one tutorial. You're learning coding? Oh god, good luck to you. Coding is not my forte yet. Thank you for the 8 months, Templar. Thank you. Blender Guru is Pog. Yeah, coding is like when I had to work in Unreal and stuff, I was just like stared at stuff and I was like, this is not for me. Coding is pretty boring. Yeah. I think the thing about it is just like it drives me crazy if there's like one thing that isn't working and then you have to go back and find what's wrong and it's like it takes you forever to find that one little thing that just breaks that like broke everything. Yeah, I can't imagine doing something like that. That's your favorite part? That says a lot about you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. You're very, you're a strong warrior. You actually like it? I mean, that's good. If you enjoy it, I am very glad for you. It's definitely not for me. I definitely admire people who can do so, but I do not have the willpower. Yes, I literally fight for my life when I just try to find my one mistake. I have not tried Unreal Engine 5. I think I worked with 4 when I was in school. The thing about coding is, unless you have an extremely deep understanding of the language, you'll constantly Googling, copy pasting. Sounds like my kind of thing. Am I a patient person? In some aspects, yes. Not always, but like waiting in line and stuff, I'm pretty patient about that. But describe patient. Like there's different scenarios where I'd probably be patient or impatient. But it's not like I'm gonna explode out of anger out of being impatient, I guess. What kind of stuff do I find interesting? Medical? No. I am nowhere even interested in the medical field. Like when there are discoveries and breakthroughs, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty awesome sauce, but I have never once wanted to like think about going into that section. Like I've never had the want to like study anything like that. Awesome sauce. You have a problem with my lingo? What about when you're teaching someone something you're good at and then they're trying to learn it? How's your patience with them? I mean, I think it all depends on their attitude. Like, if they're willing to learn, like, if they ask me, like, oh, can you teach me this? And they're willing to learn, even though it takes them a long time, then I will be completely patient. But if they ask me to teach them something, but they're not listening to me, or it seems like it's very obvious that they don't really care, but they asked for it, then I'll be like, okay, then why did you ask me in the first place? So I mean, as long as they actually want to learn something, then I would totally be fine with spending whatever time. And they do the complete opposite. I mean, like, yeah, I don't expect people to like get things immediately. Like, it takes time, so I wouldn't have an issue if someone was like a slow learner. Teaching is fun. Teaching feels really nice, yeah. Especially when you see the person succeed or actually learn to do whatever you taught them to do. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I've really come by things like that very often. Sounds like giving friends advice. Okay, I think that's a little different, because when people ask for advice, they're not, I feel like most of the time, like 99.9% of the time, they're gonna go with whatever they want to do, regardless of, no matter what people tell them what they think is right or what they should be doing. If they don't feel like it's the right thing, even if they've asked like countless amounts of people, like, hey, should I be doing this? And they're like, no. But if they're thinking like, I want to do it, then they're gonna do it. Like sometimes people go for advice looking for like validation on their side as well, I guess, or like that like little push to make them think like, oh yeah, okay, so I should be doing this. But for the most part, in like giving people advice, what I've learned is just like, maybe they do take away something, but no matter how awful the outcome might seem for them, they're still gonna do it. I've seen it happen in like numerous cases, and just like, like with people in general, people that I don't know. You know, when people always say like maybe your friend is dating someone, and then you're like, oh yeah, this person is really awful to you, but then they still keep going back, and it's like, no matter how much advice you give them, it's like what they think and their bond with the person, it's very, very different from what we experience. So me asking if I should buy more skins, yeah, everyone's gonna say like, no, don't spend your money, and one person's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. You're like, okay, this is my sign to go and buy that skin. It's like selective picking, or like selective hearing almost. Confirmation bias, yes. Favorite food. I don't think I have a favorite food right now. It just really depends on like what mood I'm in for the most part, but I like everything. I think I'm very open to eating anything for the most part, unless if the smell is so unbearable that I will not eat insects. I do not want to taste of a chocolate cricket or whatever, no matter how delicious someone says something is. I do not want to imagine biting into that thing and having that in my stomach, you know? I just think that's a little not my thing. But anything else, maybe I'd be down to try. But I'm definitely not a picky eater because my parents raised me to finish everything that I was presented at the table, because if I don't, then that's very rude. So I just had to, you know, sit there and eat everything. Or try to. You eat bittermelon? I don't think I've had bittermelon yet, but I probably wouldn't be much of a fan of it. I've had durian. Yeah, I've had the actual fruit before, and I think it actually tastes fine. The smell is definitely not what is the word I'm looking for? It doesn't taste like how it smells. I think durian actually tastes pretty good, but the smell, as most people think, is like really overpowering. Yeah. You thought durian smells good? If I could compare the smell of durian to something, it'd probably be like the smell of like gas at a gas station. Like, it gives me gas station smells. But it tastes good. It may smell like that, but it does taste good. So I feel like if you have like durian ice cream, maybe that would be more of like a safer thing to start out with. That sounds terrible. Yeah, it's just very pungent, but it's not like awful. But it can be strong, and I do have a sensitive sense of smell, so it kind of gives me a headache. Mangoes are very good. Ripe mangoes are nice. I used to actually not like mangoes growing up because my mom would serve mangoes, but they weren't ripe yet, so they were very like hard, and I was like, okay, this doesn't really taste that great, so why am I eating this? And then as I got older, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what it tastes like. Do I like grapefruits? No. It's a little bit too bitter for me. One of my best friends throughout grade school, her mom would just straight up cut a grapefruit and like eat it with a spoon. And she ate it so deliciously. I was like, dude, this must be like the best tasting fruit ever. So like I went to the grocery store one day and I bought a grapefruit and I tried the same thing. The first bite I had, I was like, this is awful. And then it was just left untouched. My mom was like, you didn't like it? I was like, no. But like, God, she would like eat it every single time I was over at my friend's house, and I was like, God, this must be like the most delicious fruit ever for her to like eat it like this. Use whole slices of lemon as a child. I mean, I like lemon. I like citrus fruits a lot, but You hate how it looks like a hookah. Can't I just take a hit? Dude, it's just it's just my headset mic. But maybe I could put it off cam so it doesn't distract you as much. Or towards the side, like this. You can add some sugar. Yeah, sugar probably is a smarter thing to do. My mom, do you guys like cherry tomatoes? My mom, I don't know if this is like a weird thing, but my mom really likes sprinkling sugar on top of cherry tomatoes. Yes, they're the small ones. Or just regular tomatoes, and she would eat them. She'd be like, eat this, it tastes so good. I was like, I'm not a tomato fan per se, so I just like, My mom puts sugar on top of, okay, so it's not a weird thing. My mom just likes doing that. She also, I mean, sugar with strawberries is really good, but I just don't like tomatoes. I don't like sweet tomatoes. I mean, I guess tomatoes by nature are kind of sweet in general, so. But if they're in something, it's fine, like a burger. If their presence isn't like the most overwhelming thing, but I don't think I could eat like a whole tomato. Which reminds me, I think my dream had tomatoes in it. But I don't remember what it was. I think someone was mad that, I don't know if it was me in my dream. Someone got mad at me for not finishing, for having leftovers in my dream. And my meal was like lettuce, 2 whole tomatoes, like literally like, and then I don't remember, it was probably like some meat, and they were really angry at me. They're like, why did you not finish that whole tomato? I'm like, bro, like who in the world would just outright take a bite out of a humongous tomato, and 2 of them? Why did I dream this? I don't know, but it just came back to me as I was talking about tomatoes, because I just remembered that's what my dream was. But yeah, I don't know. It was, I think I remember being annoyed in my dream because I was like, no one would actually eat this, so. I love salads though, but I think I like tomatoes with cheese. That's the only way I will eat tomatoes for the most part. If you give me like a regular tomato, I'll be like, no, thank you. Salad is definitely my go-to thing, or I do enjoy eating salad. Salad is very good, very crunchy and refreshing. Grilled cheese with tomato soup. I feel like that's okay. You guys hear Hayden? I don't know why he's barking. Someone's probably outside. Thoughts on salad with fruit? I don't really like fruits in my salad. I like savory things. If I want fruit, I usually like having them separately. I like separating my sweet from savory for the most part. I just like, my ideal salad is chicken and cheese with a side of lettuce. If you catch my drift. So more of the things that are supposed to be in it than the lettuce or the vegetables. So that's how I eat. Is ketchup a smoothie then? Well, it sounds a little cursed, I will say. The forbidden tomato smoothie. Is hot dog a sandwich? Depends. I mean, what classifies as a sandwich? Because like you can make a sandwich out of folding your bread in half, right? So I mean, yeah. I mean, I've heard people say hot dog sandwich before, so I feel like it could classify as one. Solving life's questions right now. Do not start this conversation, you're scarred. What possibly could scar you from this conversation specifically? If hot dog is a sandwich, then taco is a flatbread sandwich. Okay, well, I don't think so because the way that tortillas are made are very different than bread, so I don't think I would classify that or classify tacos as a sandwich, if anything. A cereal soup is oatmeal soup. What? I mean, cereal would be a soup if it's just the milk that you had while you're eating your cereal, right? Because the way that you make soups, it's either like you boil something or you simmer something and then you get the flavors out of it, or I don't know if it's like a reduction or something. I mean, you know what? I don't really know the specifics of soup. But yeah, stuff with sauce on it definitely isn't soup. Does a straw have one hole or two holes? Oh god. Oh no. Two, technically. Bro, I heard it was a one stretched out to one. Math has determined it is one. I don't care about math. I'm defying the math laws. I'll just say it's two, technically. If I see two, then I will say it's two. He's gonna rise with the grave. I'd like to see him try. I'll box out his little skeleton. And then I'll put them to rest back again. Boiled milk with cereal. That does not sound very enticing, I will say. The human digestive system is like one long. Yes, I do see that it is very, very long. You know someone who microwaves their milk? I mean, isn't that like a thing though? Like when people can't sleep, like an American thing? Or is it an American thing, or is it like a worldly thing where they like microwave milk and have like a warm cup of milk to like go to bed or something? You know, someone that microwaves. Okay, that sounds like an offense. If you microwaved your milk for your cereal, that's a little strange. I mean, like, if the milk is not warm, but I would say if it was hot, it would probably be fine. Like, lukewarm is probably like the worst you could have. Why is it strange? I don't know. I'm just used to having cold milk only, unless if it's like in, you know, hot chocolate. But cold milk digestive problems, I mean, survival of the fittest. You microwave your cereal? Oh no. Oh no, Matthew. Lucky Charms? Oh no. Oh no. I am a soul. Like, I like my cereal to be very crunchy. I like to preserve the texture, so I try to eat my cereal as fast as I can. I do not like... Yeah, wouldn't your cereal get soggy if you microwaved it? Well, I mean, you just sound like you're like an oatmeal enjoyer, maybe, more so. Yes, everything is soggy? Oh no. I mean, I guess you're just a soggy cereal enjoyer. To each their own. Right. But, I mean, it makes sense if you like oatmeal. Maybe that's just like the texture you enjoy. I mean, I can't really say much because I used to see like... I mean, I've told this story before, but like, you know those instant oatmeal packets with like brown sugar and stuff? I used to eat that like dry. As a very struggle meal as a child. Yeah. Like as a very big struggle meal. That's like sandpaper, the FBI can get that of you. Yeah, I mean I've talked about this before. But you what? I don't know, I mean I thought it tasted good, but just like when I didn't have the I don't know. It was just something to eat if I was hungry and there's nothing there. It was painful. No, it wasn't. It's not like I like went and I like chugged it all. It's like, you know, I had a little. I just took my time. Okay, I would drink water. I would. It's not like I wouldn't. I would just have it by itself without anything. But all you needed is water. Dry ramen breaks. I mean, that's good. Like, I mean, I feel like everyone eats that, or it's very common. Like you just break off, like it's just a snack and it just tastes good. Nothing wrong with that one, I think. I got into the salty spittoon. Yeah, Splatoon. Splatoon's a game. It's salty spittoon. I remember you made a mustard wrap. Yeah, like dude, you don't understand. Okay, the thing is, yeah, I feel like sound is very audible in my house, and it's not like I wanted to wake up my parents, so if I was like really hungry during the night, since I would stay up all the time, and I was, you know, in grade school, and I'm like, oh my god, what do I have to eat? It's like, I have mustard. I like mustard, and what do I have? I have like a piece of bread. I just make myself, I just take the bread, and I just put some mustard on, like, this is my meal. This is my late night snack. So cursed. It's not as bad as you think though, because it's just like bread and mustard, right? This is truly gourmet. That is next level. For my dish today, I will be presenting you mustard on bread. Yeah, it is an artisan sandwich. You do that with mayo? Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. You ate ketchup and rice as a struggle as a kid. But I think ketchup and rice is actually kind of common. Not that I would really enjoy it, but like, I feel like I've heard that quite often. I don't think that's crazy. I used to do rice and mustard. Rice and mustard and hot sauce. But I mean, the only correct answer is rice, soy sauce, and sesame oil and egg. I mean, rice and ketchup is fine. I don't think it's like offensive because like a lot of people eat rice, ketchup, and egg together, I think. And ketchup is really like with what is it? Omurice? They put like ketchup in your rice and you know, they like fry it. So, what is the most offensive condiment with rice? What sounds awful, like rice and ranch? Rice and ranch sounds really cursed. That would literally be a trip, one-way trip for a stomach ache. Syrup, oh yeah, ew. Maple syrup and rice sounds nasty. Barbecue sauce doesn't sound like the worst thing, but rice and sriracha, that is totally normal. That is not weird at all. Right, wait. Chong, you've had rice and ranch together? Oh no. Even me, a ranch enthusiast? I've not had that combination yet. Maybe I should give it a try. Maybe I'm missing out. But I feel like maple syrup has to probably be the worst offender, and I don't think anyone would want to try that. rice and jam, rice and wasabi painful. But I feel like the flavor combination is like, it's not bad. You're trying rice with maple syrup tonight? But why would you do that to yourself? Try it because I like ranch with my cheap steaks and I eat rice with steaks, so it has to happen. Okay, well, I understand that. It's like if you eat it together as a meal. I'm just thinking about just like rice and ranch only for your bowl. I have not had that yet, but I've had like rice and ranch, or like something with ranch together, and I don't think it's the worst either, so I probably wouldn't think it's that bad. Rice and sweet things don't sound bad. I think it's just the texture of rice I wouldn't like with sweet things unless it was softer. Okay, mango sticky rice is good, but that's just, it's a little different. And it's softer, like it's chewier. But I'm just thinking about regular rice. Nothing added, or like nothing done to it. Like no, it's just straight up rice and something else. Rice and G Fuel? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Rice comboed with Gatorade and G Fuel. Yeah, okay, I don't know about that one. That sounds a little cursed. Coca-Cola chicken. I mean, but the thing is, sometimes people use like sodas and stuff to marinate things, I guess. So I feel like that's not the most obscure thing that you could think of. Like, the most cursed thing I saw was... what do you call it? Thank you for the 3 months, Refen. Thank you. It's that TikTok we watched. The guys who like made mozzarella sticks, but they put like cereal as their coating or something, and then they put like the marshmallow dip. Oh my god, that was nasty. Like that kind of thing is like food combinations I wouldn't even think of, nor ever want to see ever again. But was that epic mealtime? No, it was just like some random TikTok people that Gordon reacted to. I mean, I like regular mozzarella sticks. I love mozzarella sticks, but the lady with the ramen cookbook infomercial has more troll cookbooks, by the way. Are they all curated by her, or are they like, or the recipes by others as well? Like, she's just the infomercial lady. There's a guy on Reddit who tried rice with every suggestion people came up with and rated them. Interesting. Now that is a brave warrior. I don't think I would ever get around to doing something like that. The one thing I still want to do though is getting... okay, the only issue is actually finishing the food, but the one thing I do want to try is ordering everything off like a specific menu and rating each thing. But I think I'd have to pick somewhere where they have a small menu, because I can't imagine finishing like the whole McDonald's menu, you know? Yeah, it sounds like a bit too much. Yeah, I would not be. I guess I would have to do like, maybe you'd have to do it in segments, like a section of the menu each day. Costco food court. Yeah, I mean, the small selection. Can I show you another infomercial? You can. I'll watch it next time, but I have to go soon, so probably not now. In-N-Out. Okay, In-N-Out is like. There's not much to order. It's just the burgers. Thank you for the 3 months Cloud-centric. What does In-N-Out even have? Like the burgers. I mean, I guess you could get it protein style, and then their shake. You've seen Matt Stoney take out full menus before, it's doable. Okay, but that's Matt Stoney. I'm not Matt Stoney. So I have to do something that's actually achievable for me, not something that he could do. Do I like Panera Bread? I haven't gone to Panera much, but I think it's okay. I could be Matt Stoney if I try. I don't know if my stomach would allow it. Like, how do you even go about competitive eating? I don't think my metabolism or anything or my body was built for that. You train. God, like I just remember like the thing that sticks in my mind about like competitive eating is like people just downing down glizzies like hot dogs, and it just looks so dry, and you know, like they like dip it in water because like it gets so dry, and that just makes me sick. I'm like, oh god, that's one too many. Yeah, it's like hard to watch because they are definitely not enjoying it. So I'm like, oh no. Have I seen the guys that launch glizzies out of their mouth like machine gun? No. What are you watching where you see something like that? I've never seen anything of the sort, but it sounds like content. It's on YouTube? Very interesting. How did you guys get in that section of YouTube? That's what I'm wondering. Unless it was like a really popular video and it happened to appear on your recommended. Don't worry about it? Alright. Have you seen the hot dog eating contest of the guy versus bear? No, I've not seen that. Everyone has been down at least one weird YouTube rabbit hole. I mean, of course. I'm pretty sure that happens very often. I mean, I don't think I've gone down one in a while, but I mean, definitely whenever I used to browse YouTube a ton, I'd probably go down some like random rabbit holes. But I feel like a lot of mine are like animal related, maybe ocean related, or just like meme videos. What type of food do you think you could eat a lot to consider competitive eating in? I don't think anything, but if I had to choose one, probably fries, because that's like the most simple, easiest thing to eat, I think, that I would not mind stuffing my face with, right? But I don't know if you could really mustard. Yeah, I could probably do mustard or like hot sauce. Thank you for the 4 months, Costa Shinze, thank you. When I eat potato chips with ketchup, I am not a ketchup fan. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, because I mean, it's literally potatoes and ketchup, but I mean, I would eat it with mustard, but probably not ketchup. I mean, I've seen my mom do that before. I'm pretty sure many people have tried it before as well. Yeah, fries would be easy. Ice cream, I don't think I could do. I remember watching an episode of Man vs. Food a long time ago when I was younger. What does that sound? Oh, it's probably my laptop. Is it going like... That's my laptop. It's going into overdrive. But I used to watch Man vs. Food, and there was this one challenge that he was doing. I think it was called The Sink. It was an ice cream challenge, and it was like literally like this huge sink full of ice cream. I don't remember what the time limitation was, but I remember when I was younger watching that, I was like, dude, I would kill this challenge. And then I look at it now, I'm like, dude, what? I'm such a fool for thinking I could actually do that. I'm pretty sure I would like get through a couple, like maybe like 2 or 3 scoops, and I'd be like, okay, this is too much for me. Thank you for the 3 months, LMNOP thing. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, they had some good-looking food, and some of the challenges I really wanted to try, but I mean, I was pretty young at the time, so not like I could have gone out and had them. Nor do I remember. I just remember some that were like super tall burgers, and I was just a very hungry child back then, so I was like, I would eat everything and probably win in the challenge, but that's just overestimating myself, and I probably would not even get through like a third of it. Do you think you could do the spicy wing challenges? I don't know. It really depends, I guess. How spicy are we talking? Or like which spicy wings challenge? I mean, I feel like there are a lot. One chip challenge? No. After watching my friends do that, I will not be doing that. My friends who really like spice, they did the one chip challenge, and let me tell you how bad it was for them. Okay, I had 3 friends. One, she didn't seem very fazed by it. And then the other 2, one person, it was like, I think it was like 12 a.m. or something. They went outside and they laid out like in the pavement because it was just like their body was so hot. Like they needed to cool off somehow. So they were just like laying outside on the pavement. I was like, oh my god. And the other one was just like trying to chug milk because they were dying as well. So after seeing the reactions of my friends, I was like, you know what? I think I've had the experience through them, so I'm okay with not, not doing the challenge. I'm good. But I don't think I could do any challenge now. I feel like my stomach is not meant to eat too much currently. But maybe if I traded my stomach and opened it up more maybe, but for now, my appetite definitely isn't as big as it used to be when I was younger. What song is this? I don't even hear the music that's playing right now because I have my headset off. Sienna Hot Sausage stand here was evicted for disturbing the city peace and people going nuts around it. As in, like, it was so popular that it, like, caused traffic? Or is it that, like, it was so spicy that people were going insane? It's called, the black and white song everyone likes, so probably Emotions. Where's the sad music coming from? Oh no, I just have like a mix going on. They live stream the hot dog selling. Oh, so it's just really noisy, I guess. Which gen has the best music? I'm pretty biased, so I mean, no, I think I feel like all Pokemon games have really good soundtracks. I don't think there's ever been a gen where I'm like, I don't like any of the music. There's always a couple of songs that I like from each generation. But if I'm being biased, I probably like a lot of the older music as well. I mean, I feel like Gen 5 and Gen 6 actually had good music. I mean, the music that I'm probably not as attached to is probably the most recent Pokemon, so Gen 8. But I think everything else is... I liked everything else. But I mean, I still like Gen 8's music as well. I hope they do remakes of Gen 5. Dude, if Game Freak decides to make a Gen 5 remake, I don't think it would come out for like years. Like, I don't know if Black and White did well enough for people to want a remake. Like, it probably won't be up and coming. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't even have it. Maybe they have it written down as an idea, but I don't think they've ever started it yet. There's enough people that will warrant... I mean, I don't don't know. It depends. And I don't know what style they're gonna go down. Like, are they gonna go down the Brilliant Diamond and Pearl style again? Which was not the most coveted remake look for people. Like, it was okay. You miss 2D Pokemon? Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm just a sucker for like 2D art and pixel art. Like when Pokemon was gonna make the change to like more 3D style, I had like mixed opinions on it, but I think it looks good. I mean, some people are like, it looks like PlayStation 2 graphics, but honestly, I would rather a more cartoony style over realistic looking graphics. So I guess they're just trying to find a good middle ground in converting their style in that way, but yeah, okay, Egg Hatching and Diamond Pearl remake was awful, so I hope they fix that somehow in the other remakes that they make, if anything, but we'll see. Everyone hated Gen 5 back then. I feel like Gen 5 was really good in terms of story. Maybe it didn't have like a lot of Pokemon that people liked, like Gen 5 and Gen 6 people probably weren't fond of like the Pokedex. But plotline wise, it's probably the only one that actually had one, so Gen 5 definitely is up there for me. Temtem was a good game. I played a little bit of Temtem, but I just couldn't get into it. It felt a little bit too long for me in terms of like traveling and stuff. I love Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is really good. I wish I could stream Ace Attorney, but honestly, I love Ace Attorney, but that game puts me to sleep when I play it because there's so much reading to do. Like, it's basically majority just like the story, right? So I'm reading, like, I start dozing off while I'm playing the game because I'm just like, okay, this is a lot to read. But I do like playing Ace Attorney. It's nice, but it's definitely not a game that's not too entertaining to stream by itself. I mean, like, I think the streamer could make it entertaining if they're like really into the game or they're like reading stuff, but with the way I play games, definitely would not be entertaining. So yeah, unless if you get into the voice acting. Yes, exactly. What about ever streaming about Layton again? I don't know if I would like. I mean, I guess I haven't played a ton of Professor Layton games, but I'd have to yell. I would actually have to do some voice acting to make it interesting, but I don't think my talents really lie in that area. So, have I ever played Stanley? No, I have not. Will I ever be willing to do fan-made Pokemon games and stream? Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of mods, but fan-made games where it's like a whole different decks, those never like really piqued my interest. I don't know why. And I think I'm just a Pokemon normie. Yeah, a little bit too edgy. Pokemon Minecraft. I did play Pixelmon. There was a time where I played Pixelmon a little bit. I streamed it a little bit too, but it was like, it's kind of weird, but the most cursed thing about Pixelmon is just like since the cries are like copyrighted, they have to do like random voice acting. You tried doing it too, but you got stuck outside the map. Interesting. I don't know if we've ever had that issue. Roblox Pokemon? Oh yeah. Should I try it out? Would I ever consider streaming any of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games? I've said it a couple times where I'm like thinking about doing it, but it's just like that little thought in my head where I'm like, okay, like maybe I will play it one day, but I just never end up doing so. So yeah, I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Have I tried PokeMMO? I've tried playing it on like 3 different occasions and I could never get into it somehow. What about Emerald Kaizo? No, thank you. That mod is... I've seen enough of it to not want to attempt to myself. Like, I don't want to put that much brain power into like wanting to play a game. It's skull and crossbones. Wait, did I make a typo in my thingy? Oh, I don't know. That's how it shows up on Discord, at least. You want to see me play Guitar Hero? Dude, on like many different occasions, I always want to buy a Guitar Hero guitar. But then I think about how much space, like I don't have that much space in my room, and I'm like, am I really gonna use it that often? And I'm like, no, I probably will only play it like for a day, and then I'll never pick it up back, like never pick it back up again. So I shouldn't. But I always miss playing Guitar Hero. But it's okay. I can deal with it. Can you open my keyboard? Yeah. That thing is just sitting there. Okay, to be fair, I'm very scared of Haru knocking it over because you guys don't understand how much he knocks over things. So imagine having your like little keyboard, well, not little, but I guess little comparative to like actual pianos. Imagine hearing a ginormous thud in the middle of the night and you're just like this. So just like I'm afraid of that happening with how little space I have. And Haru does like I've said, Haru really likes doing kickflips off the wall, so it's not the greatest time. And whenever I put on glasses, do you guys have this issue too where you get like little marks on your nose when you have glasses? At least my glasses fit well, I guess, so they don't slide off my nose, right? The little nose marks. Glasses too heavy. Nurge. Yeah, actually, Nurge. Do I think Haru could learn how to skateboard? Honestly, he's a smart cat. I think he could. What impresses... He's a very smart cat. Now that I think about it, like, the intelligence levels between my cats are probably very different. Haru knows how to open the bathroom door. He knows how to, like, tell you if he needs anything. Like, if he needs water, he's very smart about, you know, like, making noise where he, like, go and, like, lead you over to it. But Kumo is just, like... Kumo will just sit there in front of you, and then if this is, like, I don't know, any part of your body, he just goes like this. He'll just butt his head on you until, like, you figure out what what he wants. So, the way that my cats communicate are definitely different. It is cute. He is very spoiled, though. Or, well, Kumo's a very relaxed, like, he's like, you know, they'll eventually understand what I want. But Haru's a more, like, do-it-himself type of cat. Like, if he needs to go to the bathroom, he'll open the bathroom door by himself and go in. But yeah, it's very interesting. He is trying. My 2 cats are very funny. Hopefully they'll get along soon enough. But, I mean, I guess he doesn't really need it. I guess he doesn't have to open the door or have the need to open the door. Because Haru knows how to slide open the door, and he's gotten really close to opening my door handle, which is why I had to replace my door handle to a knob. Because he would stretch up and jump and try to, like, push down on the handle, because I'm pretty sure he's just seen me open the door so many times. It's gonna be hard to isolate them. No, it should be fine. I have different rooms, so just have to go through the little introduction process with them over there as well. Have I tried any of those automatic litter boxes? No. I do want to try it, but I also think that maybe they might be scared of it. I know some cats don't like using it because maybe of like the way it sounds or the sounds that it makes. I mean, I feel like it would be really convenient, but I just don't know if my cats will actually like the product and use it. And it is expensive, so it is something, it is an investment, so I'm not sure about making that jump. Yeah, I would need 2. Actually, apparently you're supposed to have 1 more, so you're supposed to have 3 instead of 2 if you have 2 cats. And if you have like 1 cat, you would want 2 litter boxes, but, or, I don't know. I saw a video on it, but I was like, that sounds like a lot of work. But yeah, it is. How much are those automatic litter boxes? Like, a couple $100, right? I feel like maybe they have more affordable options nowadays, but yeah, I think they range around like 400 and 500. Little brothers can do it for free. I mean, that's not applicable to me because I'm the youngest in my family, but oh, that much for 1? Yes, it's actually insane how much they are, but I mean, I guess I think you only have to change out the litter, like, I don't know if it's a week or maybe, I mean, it's definitely a lot less than if you would have like a regular litter box, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. But I don't know if my cousins are coming now or if it's really soon, but I should probably leave soon because I think my cousins are going to be arriving. I'm the youngest and you make your older siblings do the litter boxes. That's funny. Stream Fortnite? No. I actually do want to stream Valorant, but I don't know where my brain will be at because I don't like streaming gameplay. Dude, if Overwatch was out, I would actually stream Overwatch because I think Overwatch is kind of fun to play. Yes, please stream Valorant. No, I'm so bad. That's the thing. I just hate being bad and displaying that I'm bad. Dude, whenever Overwatch 2 comes out, I'll probably stream Overwatch 2, even though I always rag on Blizzard games and stuff. I still will. I carry everyone. That is cap. I do not carry. I'm so awful. Just do goofy stuff in Valorant? I do. I actually do a lot. I do a lot of stupid stuff in Valorant. Like, but it's fun. You only play Ana in Overwatch? I love playing Ana in Overwatch. It's literally like the most fun character for me. I'm Brimstone's voice actor. Dude, you know, I always thought it wasn't bad until I remember playing with Danny once, and then I gave Danny my Brimstone impression. He was like, that sucked, dude. I was like, ever since then, it hasn't been the same, and I haven't been the same after that incident. I mean, he was laughing, like, you know, like, he didn't, I hope he didn't mean it to heart. I mean, Danny's a nice guy, but after then, it's never been the same. I've never been the same Brimstone. Omega dance, but fast. What line did I say? I don't remember. Just probably some random Brimstone. I probably said like Molly or something. And then he was like, that sucked. And I was like, I know it's not supposed to be good, but oh well. Hit him with my Amumu impression next time. Okay, I think my Amumu impression is not bad, but I would have to practice a little bit before I display it to the world again. The impression is so funny. Thank you, anything. Thank you. My Amumu is lit. Thank you. Thank you. But I do want to stream some more games when I get back home. Can't do it on my laptop because my laptop is not very capable in doing so, but hopefully I'll garner the confidence or willpower to display my not so called talents, but we shall see. I just have to get over that mental barrier. I'm just very reluctant to do things a lot of the time, but you take that as a promise? I never said I promise. I said I'll try. I'll try is not a promise. It's just saying like maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But yeah, okay. I probably should go now because I think I almost said my parents, my cousins are coming here soon. So not gonna get any better if I don't. I know I have been playing, at least here on my Wi-Fi. I actually played the other day and I felt so bad because my power started flickering, so I DC'd for the longest time because I'm on Wi-Fi. I mean, it would have been the same either way, but I don't know, just like, I'm so sorry guys. I came back and the half was over and I was like, oh no. Packet loss even, actually. I have been having some packet loss, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, I'm a Wi-Fi warrior. I will see you guys possibly either tomorrow, but if I don't stream tomorrow, I will stream when I get back home, maybe. So that's like evening time on the not East Coast, on the West Coast. I think I land at like 9 p.m. on the West Coast. So that's pretty late for, you know, East Coast and stuff, but yeah. I will catch you guys next time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!